Hello, it's me, Sunfire SG, and welcome back to episode 50 of the Obsidian Order. Now, I had wanted to do something a little bit special for this and do a tour or something like that, but I have been increasingly unwell, so I got hit with a respiratory virus as well, and people who may have been around the channel a little while know that I have respiratory issues. It did knock me on my side for quite a while. But we seem to have recovered, hopefully. God, I hope so. And we are now moving on to this. So this is what I've been doing during the time where I have been quite ill. I've been jumping on and just doing a little bit more of this drowned farm. So we've got in here, we've got a little enchanting space, we've got some villages, which we managed to cart over. For the first time ever, I used a furnace minecart to push villagers around, and it worked really well. It worked very well. And yeah, we brought 3 of those over from Fidegavia's place to have a little bit of trading here for rotten flesh and a couple of book trades and stuff like that. As through here, if we just exit out of here now, we've done a little bit of decorating. This was all empty space. We've put all our copper in. A lot of it has degraded, and that is what we want. But I will actually go back and grab some beeswax, because I'd love to put some of the wax on this and just keep a little bit of texture variation here and there, just to kind of make it interesting. As I don't want it all this set colour, as nice as this colour is. And because of that copper colour as well, we have actually started incorporating some prismarine into the build. But I've got a little bit more to do as far as filling in these areas, filling in the roof. I'm not going to give away what I want to do with the roof yet, because I want to do something fun, something interesting, something cool with the new blocks, and that's kind of the plan. But it may take a while, so I'm not even sure if we'll get an episode out like this week when I'm recording it. It's now Saturday, it's normally out on Sunday. I've been flat out with work, with illness, with my cat just constantly tearing off his bandage and his staples and causing many issues and many hundreds of dollars of vet bills. But yeah, I'm going to go back, grab some beeswax from our little beeswax farm and just go through and just kind of protect a few of these and make them a little more interesting as far as the texture goes. But yeah, I'll get that done, and then we'll come back and we'll start working on these sides here, and then finally the roof on this as well. Welcome back. We have got some wax. We actually recorded this once already, but again, we're having those audio issues. I do think it's partly to do with the way Optifine is working, and I think because it's maybe a preview version, it seems to be bugging out a little every now and then. It's affecting my recording, making it all stuttery. It's not a big deal. It's easy to fix. But I've already put this stuff on. That's why I've got the achievement wax on and wax off. But basically, wax on, with that, wax off, axe, done. If you want those advancements, that's how you do it. But next we want to probably start building up the arch over here. I kind of wanted a domed ceiling, and I'm thinking what we do is we do moss, like a moss ceiling, and then possibly the spore blossoms and things like that hanging down. This is going to be a bit of a problem. I don't know how easy it will be to sort of incorporate it with this here, but we'll give it a go. The issue is I don't want mobs spawning up there. That could be the real problem there. So I could build it up and build it into the arch ceiling, which I'm not overly fond of. I don't think it will look too good. But I suppose we're not really going to know for sure until we actually go ahead and do that. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to start making some progress on this arch and see if we can kind of do something fun there. I do think we're some way under the ocean here. We are almost finished on the dome. We've got a bunch of this moss in now. I do want to place a bunch of spore blossoms around. Have we got exactly enough? Oh, we've got a little bit extra. Awesome. So we've got glowberries. We want to place some spore blossoms around as well, just get that particle effect going. I don't know if you can bone meal those. That's something I'm going to try and find out. We have been able to buy them, but I don't have many emeralds as I've been spending them all on the villagers down there, just trying to get some decent deals. But I'm going to carry on playing around with the decoration in here, and I'll come back to you when this part's a little more finished. Oh, welcome back. You can probably see a few of these little particles around there as we've put the spore blossoms up. And the pattern, well, not really a pattern, the design I came up with was kind of, it's noisy, I'll give it that. It is noisy, but it's alive, and that's kind of what I wanted to capture in this. If you've got a moss roof, it's nice on its own, but I wanted to kind of incorporate some of the more alive aspects with the vines, the glowing berries, the whatever. What are these ones? The red never vine? I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, those are the spore blossoms. It felt a little sparse, so adding a bit more colour in there definitely brightened it up. It is noisy. I'm not 100% happy with it, but I'll play around and see if we can do something a little different. If you've got any ideas, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to sort of have a look and see what you come up with. But I feel like with the walls being as plain as they are patterned. There is a design, there is other aspects of design going on. It's not like it's a boring wall, but it's dead. It's very plain, it's very dead, and I wanted this to feel like a grotto, a escape as such, because I'm going to be spending a bit of time here grinding, and I don't really like sitting in a boring room when I'm doing it. So I feel like this has added a lot of colour to it, and that's what I want to do. So all we need to do now is carry on with these wall designs, wrapping them around and making them join up to this roof here, and then also doing a little bit of decoration around the portal, just to kind of hide the obsidian. Not 100% hide it, but just hide it enough that it keeps it interesting, you know? And with this last little bit behind the portal, we can probably say that we're done. So we'll go and take a quick look around and show you what's what. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's do our tidy up again. That can go away, all these can be picked up, and everything is clear. So, we've got our entrance, wraps around. We've obviously got the deep slate and diorite combo that we've been using for most of the sort of mining area as well. I wanted to basically bring that across to the grotto as well. I do like how it looks, but I wanted to incorporate a lot more nature in here. And that's exactly what we've done. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I do love the copper and how it's sort of slowly oxidizing over time. And it's just got this sort of feel of grandiosity, which I do like. I like the idea of just being able to chill here, kill some drowned, and get some copper, and use that in some of the other projects. But now this is done, we have to look next at what we want to do. I'm still in the planning stage of the sort of main modern house, the cliffside house. So I might have to do some more planning on that if I get time. I've been very just swamped with work and everything at the moment, so it's been tricky to actually get some time to sit down, plan something out, and then kind of work on that and build it. But luckily we have had a lot of generous donations of quartz, never quartz, to this build. I sort of said, oh man, I'm going to need heaps of this, and pretty much everyone on the server has been like, oh hey, take mine, go for it. So we should be good on the quartz side of things now, so that does save us having to mine a whole bunch in the nether. We do obviously have to do the nether tunnel as well, so there is still quite a few projects to work on. I do want to get started on the house though, so maybe we do that next episode. I'm not sure, but tell me what you think of this in the comments, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.